White Lives Matter. Kanye is at it again. But is he doing something bigger? Does he have some bigger message? We'll find out soon. Welcome to Escaping the Echo Chamber. Kanye caught people's attention with the White Lives Matter, standing next to Candace Owens, who's all smiles because she's an attention whore. And so Candace Owens is bragging about breaking the internet. And notice, she has accomplished nothing else but breaking the internet. What does that mean? That her primary goal is to gain attention. So she is in one of the most purest definitions of the word, in one of the most purest applications of the term, an attention whore. That's her job, to get attention. That's her entire purpose, to get attention and monetize it. That's Candace Owens. Okay, Kanye West, White Lives Matter, and then his critique of Black Lives Matter. Now, the irony of him critiquing Black Lives Matter as a scam while standing next to the originator of Blexit, I mean, let's talk about irony. Because if Black Lives Matter is a scam, what the fuck is Blexit? Okay, but we'll get back to that in a little bit. Let's talk about White Lives Matter. You see, here's what I'm saying. If Black Lives Matter was about addressing Black death at the hands of the state, then White Lives Matter could also be about addressing white deaths at the hand of the state. Some of you may say, oh yeah, but police don't kill white people. Oh boy, have I got some stories for you. Yes, police do kill white people. Police do kill a lot of white people. And here's the thing. I'm not saying this to diminish what's happening to black people. I'm saying this because if white people realize how big a problem the government is, maybe, just maybe, they'll start to go, maybe black people were onto something. Maybe when white people are looking at a Tony Timper, they can start to say, maybe that George Floyd situation was a warning to us. I know the time is different, but follow me here. In their minds, it's not. If white people can be made aware of the various deaths of white people at the hands of police. And I'm not even talking about crazy white people that was doing stuff. I'm talking about just unarmed, in some cases peaceful. Like there's one case. This case actually pisses me off. There were reports of an armed gunman shooting people in Colorado. Boom. Reports come out a little bit later on. They've shot the guy. He's dead. John Hurley, they say. And then some more information comes out. And suddenly the police stop providing information. And people are like, wait, hey, what's going on? Like, we're hearing different information. Police, you have anything to say? Suddenly we've got no investigation. Suddenly there's all kinds of problems getting information out. And it comes to find out. The information finally comes out that John Hurley wasn't the shooter. Yes, there was a guy that was shooting people. That guy was shooting cops. Guess who shot that guy? John Hurley. Yeah, the dead one. So, John Hurley, white guy in Colorado, sees a guy that has been targeting cops, shooting cops, takes that guy out. He's a legal gun owner, takes the guy out, and what do the cops do? The cops kill him. This is one of the worst cases. Like, it's just so egregious. Because this guy actually saved cops' lives. And their response is to kill him. It blows the mind. But if that's what Kanye was talking about, if that's what Kanye was focused on, that would be something that's somewhat at least interesting. It's like, okay, you're trying to expand the conversation. You're trying to get white people to realize, wait a minute, it's not just black people anymore. Black people have been telling you for years that police are a problem, that government overreach, that this boot on our neck is getting heavier. Instead, you want to back the blue. So if Kanye pushing a White Lives Matter that actually talked about white people dying at the hands of the government, that would be something. That would be something I would say, hey, let's do it. Let's do it. Of course, the person he's standing next to is one of the prime bootlickers of the right who wants to pretend that, oh, the cops are good. Cops are the good guys. If it's not somehow related to Trump, then comply. Like that's the basic, the general gist of it, with the idiot he's standing next to in Candace Owens. But if we want to talk about white people dying at the hands of police, it's a lot to talk about. Of course, the simple fact is, like I said, you take a look at who he's standing next to. She hasn't shown that white lives matter to her because she hasn't talked about these people. Hunter Pertain. We want to talk about Hunter Pertain, young white kid, young white man who's poor, trying to make it to work early in the morning, driving a broke down car. But hey, it's what he got. It gets him to point A to point B. That's what's good enough for him so he can go make some money. But he gets stopped by police. Now, when he stops the car, he knows how broke down this car is. It will roll back on its own. He has a block to stop it from rolling further back. He gets out to put this block underneath the back wheel because the cop is standing behind the car, and the cop shoots him dead. Once again, this kid jumps out, is trying to protect the cop from the car rolling back, and is shot dead by the cop. Candace Owens, nowhere in sight on the issue. Silent, not a peep. You know who did show up at his funeral? Huh, interesting. Sharpton and Crump. In fact, Sharpton eulogized Hunter Pertain. That was a huge step in making it clear Black people are not the only victims of police overreach, of police brutality, of police violence. If that's why he was wearing a White Lives Matter shirt, I'd be like, okay. But that doesn't appear to be the reason, because he's standing next to somebody who, once again, as I said, pretends, oh, police violence isn't real. It's just in your head. The only time it's police overreach is when you're searching Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago, despite the fact that there was just a legitimately, by all accounts, by the accounts that we have, that was a legitimate search warrant. But that was an overreach. All of these times that police are actually killing unarmed citizens, that's not a problem. But we're going to get some more insight because he's about to be talking to Tucker Carlson. In fact, in about 10 minutes, he'll be talking to Tucker Carlson. Of course, this video will be out sometime after that, but I'm filming it before the interview. So at that point, we'll have some more idea as to what he's talking about. And I'm willing to bet, though, that while he may think he has some greater purpose beyond it, some greater genius behind what he's saying, it's not a lot of genius there. Because Kanye will call himself a free thinker and then speak about things that he hasn't actually thought through. Kanye will call Candace Owens a free thinker, but she just recites talking points, stale, decades-old talking points. Kanye admits that he doesn't read. Kanye is a creative. So while that creativity may be good at certain things, in terms of actually articulating logically, providing a logical basis for certain things, certain positions, certain ideas, certain philosophies, no, that's not Kanye's strength. At least he hasn't demonstrated to be his strength up to this point, and I'm not expecting him to start tonight. As always, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, like, share, subscribe if you have not subscribed already. But if you disagree with me and you're like, no, white people aren't killed by police, go ahead and give me a thumbs down. And then write in the comment section, how many names of white people that were killed by the police will it take for you to realize that this problem has expanded outside of just Black people? I'll see you next time.